everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessie, and if you're new here, I unbox subscription boxes and more. Today I have the February 2020 Mind Wander box for you. This is a monthly wellness mental health subscription. It uses CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy practices, and each month has a different theme. This month's theme is self-love, and there's a mini box and a regular size box. I have the regular size box, and I will have the prices for you down below in the description box or on the screen. But anyway, if you want to see what's in this February month of love Mind Wander, please stay tuned. So for my super loyal subscribers who have been with me for a long time, and I really appreciate you and all of my new ones as well, you guys may remember that I filmed this box back in October. I filmed the Face Your Fears box, and basically they do this month. This subscription does allow you to kind of skip themes, which is really nice because this is the kind of thing where like you might not necessarily be interested in every single theme, but I really like the sounds of this one. And I like to, I don't know if you remember the box, I'll insert the video to the October unboxing in a card in this video, but if you don't remember, this box looks completely different in design from before. So I don't know if they're just changing it up since I haven't gotten it since October, or if they change it up each month. But let's take a look inside. Alright, when I open it up, the side of the box says, "Unbox your best self," and I love that. And it starts off with a card and a quote. It says, "You've been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens." A quote by Louise Hay. And it's got a little, looks like an alpaca there. That's a very nice quote. And on the back of that, if you guys are familiar with Mind Wander, you know that each month you get a habit tracker, which helps test your habits, and this box will get into that more. So this month, I already took a look at the Self-Love. Every month, whether you get the mini or the regular, you get a mini workbook. This workbook is absolutely fantastic this year. I looked through it already. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. It also, the first few pages function as a product card, which is new. I remember the product card being separate, I think, before. It says items included in the deluxe and mini, and then items in the deluxe box only. So I'll try to go through that the best I can. We'll see how it's organized. I basically want to show you the items. There's two ways to do this. I mean, I could show you the items first, which is what I want to do. Yeah, we'll do that. Sorry for my indecision. That's typical of me. Alright, so the first item I see is a self-love notepad. I really like it. It's a cute little hedgehog at the bottom. But basically there's different boxes here, and what you do is you write your situation at the top, and then you say what you noticed, normalizing my feelings, kind words to say to myself, and what I use for my compassion kit. And all that will be explained in the workbook as we go along, hence why I debated not going through the workbook first, but I think we'll lay out the products and we'll connect the dots. I think that sounds like fun. Here's some stickers, and these go on the habit tracker, so I think that's pretty awesome. I don't remember the last one having stickers, so that's pretty cool. And they're pretty and nice and florally. And then we have a sheet mask. This is called by the brand Soon. It's a shea butter. Oh, it's a hand mask. Oh, that's cool. I might actually be able to try this. I've always been afraid to use sheet masks on my face because I have sensitive skin. But I might be able to do a hand mask. Let's see what it says. Shea butter, green tea extract, and tea tree leaf extract. Single use. That sounds really fun. You know, you guys, I need to keep my hands nice and smooth and soft for all these unboxings. So I like that. I think I might want to try that. It's impossible to go through these items quick because I really love her description guide, and by her I mean Dr. Sarah. There's actually a licensed therapist who curates this box, and she also includes a online Facebook support group for those who get the subscription. So you can talk about your monthly progress and everything like that. So about the hand mask, she always says why she includes them and how they relate to the theme. So it says, she loves hand masks because they almost force you to slow down. Show yourself some self-love by slipping your hands in the gloves, putting on some soft music, and taking some time to rest. I really love that. That definitely, because when your hands are in a glove mask, you can't go on your phone, you can't check anything, you just have to sit and relax, and I think that's a great idea. Alright, so next we have these bath salts, but they're actually for a foot soak, which is perfect because I do have a foot soaking tub that has like bubbles and massage and all that. The company is Herbal Oil Company. Pinky Toes Foot Soak. It's pink Himalayan salt, organic red roses, and pink grapefruit oil. I bet that smells really good. I can't smell it through the packaging. I won't open it now, but that sounds fun to use. I can use that because I don't have a great bathtub that's big enough really to be comfortable, but I do have that foot bath, which is incredible. And it's the same principle as the hand mask. I keep wanting to call it a sheet mask, a hand mask, but they both force you to relax, unwind, unplug, etc. Alright, this is the smelly product that I was smelling. It's a fizzy bath bomb, and I know I just said I don't have a bathtub. What I usually do with these is gift them because they make great gifts, and I have a family member who really loves them. Or I might, if I can tolerate the smell, I do get migraines, but if I can tolerate the smell, I will diffuse it while I'm in the shower as kind of like a shower steamer or like in the foot bath. This is called Fairy Tale Love, and it's 4.5 ounces. It's got a really sweet, fruity scent to it. I'm going to have to read on the product guide for the scent. Alright guys, so I don't see the bath bomb on the product guide, so that's really cool. I guess I got an extra item. That's always exciting. But basically, the ingredients are on here. They're very, very tiny. It is organic. It's got shea butter in it. It says just fragrance oil, so it actually does not say the fragrance. But I would say it's something fruity, which could be expected. Very fruity, soapy kind of smell. Alright, so I pulled out a couple items in a row. Looks like we've got this Theo chocolate bar that looks really good. Sea salt, 70% dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate and sea salt. That's very much up my alley. So that'll be nice and yummy. So definitely can't have a February box without chocolate. This is a Roses and Rosé Rosewater Face Mist. Coconut, rosewater, geranium, and vitamin E. So a lot of you are probably familiar what face mists are and what they do, probably more so than myself. I'll see if I can take a smell, see if there's a safety seal. Alright, so I'll just read real quickly about the face mist. I opened it up there. I could take the sprayer off and just smell it. It definitely has a strong smell. It's very kind of sweet and creamy. I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to tolerate it without getting a headache or not. It would be one thing I would just have to try. But it's basically, again, another great excuse to stop and smell the roses. I'm reading from the guidebook now, the product sheet. Rosewater spray is known for its anti-inflammatory and nourishing properties. I actually didn't know that rosewater was anti-inflammatory, so that's really cool. Work this spray into your morning or nightly self-care routine, or use it as a midday moment for instant refreshment. No matter when you use it, stop and check in with yourself. What's going on with your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors? Do you need to take a step back and reset? Use this moment to breathe deeply and give yourself what you need. Again, she ties in the products with the themes and the uses. Like if you do this daily and then you think to daily stop in and check with yourself, that's the whole point of this box, which is what I love. But the next item we're moving right along is a magnet. And it is, I guess that's a cat on there. It says, true love includes self-love too. The quote is by somebody called Dhiman, D-H-I-M-A-N, down by where my thumb is. Let me know if you know who that is. I don't, but this is a very nice magnet. That is very cool. Again, it's very pink and red, nice Valentine's Day theme. Alright, so the next item in this box is really pretty. It's kind of like a felt material, and it says be beautiful, with you kind of separate and in parentheses. And it's got a nice zippered pouch. It's got a tassel. I should probably open that up. But it's made by Primitives by Kathy from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Actually, Lancaster is very close to me. So that's really cool. It makes me wonder now if it's handmade. But anyway, it's just a normal pouch with a zipper. But it's, guess what, guys? It's got a tie-in to the box. I just absolutely love her descriptions and curations of this box. It's one of my favorite things, other than the workbook and obviously the ideas behind it. But the zipper pouch is designed to be used to create an on-the-go compassion kit. And it says you'll learn about this later in the workbook. So that's something we're going to make in the workbook as we do it. So that's so cool. Stash your challenge cards, notepad, inspirational pens or pencils, tea, hard candies, face mist, and some encouraging notes to yourself to get through tough moments. That's really cool. I like that idea a lot. One thing I didn't mention, if you guys want a full explanation of how the workbook works, I kind of go over it better in my October box. I think I take you through step by step. But basically, you get, like, I got this box it arrived to January 31st. I'm actually filming on the 31st. But you take all month to work through the workbook, and each week you've got, that's why the habit tracker is here to track your progress, along with the stickers to help you track. So this sounds like a lot of fun, and she's going to talk about the compassion kit, and all the items are focused on the theme. So in case you haven't gotten that by now, that's what I mean by that. But moving along, we got the usual, we got the challenge cards that it mentioned that go into the, they can go into the self-compassion kit. And we got a holder for the cards. Wow, in October's box, we got a holder that actually was one of those things that you attach on the back of your phone. This actually like this better for me. It's a little more functional. I did like that you could take some with you on your phone, but this way you have, this month we have the pouch for the kit to take with you. So we have a plastic card tracker holder for that. Alright, so you guys know me by now. I love to give examples and go into details of the box, because that's kind of what I do. It's my thing. So we've got the challenge card holder, and I've got the cards in there, and of course I've picked some out that I want to read. But I want to go over the challenge card pack. I'm going to read her description. This month's cards include 30 activities to promote your self-love. Some cards will ask you to reflect and make notes on your experience. Other cards will challenge you to do something nice for yourself. Slow down and relax. Some of the prompts have suggested dates so we can practice together. Oh, though I did see that. There was one that said group practice, so I guess that's what that means, and I suppose that would be in the Facebook group, so that's awesome. So let's go through some of these, the ones I've picked out, the ones that I liked. Here's what they look like. Very cool. So this one says, get up 5 minutes early. Use that time to enjoy a cup of coffee or tea, a mindfulness practice, journal writing, meditation, or just resting before the busy day begins. I love that. I've never been one to be able to get up with extra time in the morning, but that would be something I could work on for sure in the future. Here's the next one. Give yourself something to look forward to today. I did. As soon as this box arrived, I looked forward to unboxing and filming it and sharing it with you guys. This next one, practice normalizing your experience today. Connect to the greater sense of humanity. Remind yourself that being human means being imperfect. Try something like, everyone overreacts sometimes, or it's normal to have your feelings hurt. There's a good mantras to tell yourself. So the next one, today, notice if your thoughts are working for you or against you. Write down and challenge the thoughts that are working against you. That's really important, and a really important process in this box and the workbook as well. And I want to hurry up to get to that wonderful workbook. Remind yourself that it's okay to be imperfect today. That's the truth. You can't be perfect every single day. What would your best friends say are your most outstanding qualities? Write them down in the format I am, and then keep them in a place where you will see them every day. I think that's really nice. It's a nice pick-me-up for sure. So I just want to go over what items you would get if you got the mini or the deluxe box, in case you are wondering. So basically, the mini always comes with this monthly workbook to help you with the theme, the challenge card pack, the challenge card holder, and of course the access to the Facebook group. This month's mini box also included, and also the habit tracker and stickers, the foot soak, the hand mask, and the dark chocolate bar. And the items that were included in the deluxe box only, which is what I got, is the self-compassion notepad, which I wasn't entirely sure at the beginning but it's this. Selflove. I really like this notepad, by the way, and I just made a mess of everything, but that's okay. The Beautiful zippered pouch, Roses and Rosé Rosewater face mist, and the Selflove magnet. By the way, the Selflove magnet was illustrated by Betsy Schrock, and it's definitely a reminder that you can put on your fridge. Actually, I've got a magnet board I can feature this on, and you guys, I already recorded it, but when I put that video up, you'll know where my magnet went. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so my random question, shadow question for this box would be, what type of self-love things do you practice on your own? You could tell me anything that you do, whether it's meditation or any type of just bath, using any types of these products, any way to slow down, take care of yourself, do something that you love. So let me know, and you might come up with more examples too after we go through this workbook. I would like to go through it briefly with you because I think it's a really, really good one. I'm really excited to look into this, and I want to read you some of the stuff. It always goes into a way to win a free box too. You can share your unboxing on social media. I want to enter that this year. So basically, making a plan, a self-love calendar. This is how the workbook begins. What's getting in the way of your plan, and it explains the challenge cards. It looks like it highlights the dates that the group challenge cards are taking place. And then this book differs from the one we got in October. This actually gives information on different types of self-love. Like, here's a whole article on self-compassion, and I would love to read all this to you, but I don't want to make it a hugely long video. We're already getting there, and I've got some things marked that I do want to read. So let's continue. Alright, mindful noticing. This is something I wanted to go over because I'm actually working on this in my life right now. And this is one of the reasons why I saw this month's box, and I was like, yes, I need this box. I'm finding that being mindful is actually helping me, and I'm doing it in my meditation, and it's been great. So I want to read a couple of these things just for you to think about. And yes, I did mark them in the book already. So mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment. To do this, notice when your mind turns towards ruminating about the past or worrying about the future. You don't want to be in the past or present. You want to be in the future. Mindfulness also involves paying attention to the parts of our experience that are hurtful or overwhelming. This involves moving towards painful elements of our lives rather than closing our eyes, turning away, and avoiding. Take a moment and think about what that means for you. Consider the parts of the experience that are especially difficult to turn towards. That's huge. Mindfulness means seeing things as they actually are, not as we expect them to be or wish them to be. It means bringing a beginner's mind to your experiences and interactions with others. Imagine that this is the first time you've had this experience, and be open to the ways it's not what you assumed. Mindfulness also means noticing judgmental thoughts and practicing a non-judgmental stance. And then it goes into what are judgmental thoughts. I mean, that's like a therapy session 101 right there, which I love. And it goes on to say about practicing these things. The next part goes into negative self-talk. Your inner circle, challenging the inner critic. Have I been reading inner circle wrong this whole time? Yes, I have. I thought that said your inner circle the first time I read it. Your inner critic. That makes so much more sense now, you guys. Okay, self-compassion is the next one. This is kind of notes. Places to write, normalize, find examples, etc. There was something else I wanted to read. Oh yeah, it's underlined in here. This is with the challenging the inner critic part. Remember that self-compassion has 3 elements. They're called the 3 N's, and those 3 N's are notice, normalize, and be nice. So notice. Use mindfulness skills to become aware of judgmental, harsh, and critical thoughts you're having. Then normalize. Remember that your experience is normal. Suffering, setbacks, and mistakes are part of being human. I think that part is really important to remember, that you can't always be mindful and present, and setbacks are going to happen. It's all a part of the journey that you're learning. And then be nice. Treat yourself with kindness and compassion when you're having a hard time. I think that's also a very, very important thing. This box is full of items to treat yourself with kindness and compassion. And here's a quote I liked that I wanted to read. Instead of feeling alone and isolated, you can remind yourself that this experience is part of the human condition. Suffering at times is a part of life. Not to be depressing, but I think it's really good to put that in perspective. So then the self-compassion part. Give comfort to yourself. There's a whole bunch of an article on that. This is so cool. And then it talks about the compassion kit, the coping cards. I'm really excited. Alright, you guys, this compassion kit, in case you've been wondering, is super, super cool. And basically, there's got boxes for each of the 5 senses on this sheet. And it says, list items for each of your 5 senses below. Then put everything you need in a special box or bag to complete your kit. So smell, we've got plenty of that in here. We've got the rose water face mist. That actually smells very strong now. We've got the bath bomb. I'm sure the hand masks smell too. Hearing. I guess we don't really have anything particularly for hearing in this kit, but you could certainly add things or do a little ASMR. I mean, I'm always flipping through these books. Anything you want. Vision, taste, and touch. We do have the nice chocolate bar for the taste. Touch could be anything, those fidget spinners, crystals. Crystals would be fantastic to put in your compassion kit, especially rose quartz. I'm actually kind of surprised there isn't a rose quartz crystal in this box. That would have been a really cool addition. But anyway, so I know this is getting long, and I appreciate you guys still sticking with me. If you're still sticking with me, please put a green heart emoji in the description, in your comment below. If you're still with me, put in a green heart emoji. I would love to see who's still with me for the loving kindness section, because I started a meditation that I want to do, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a separate video. I'm going to read it so you guys can just do the meditation if you want, and I'm going to read it like a meditation, because why not? If anybody wants to do this meditation as a guided meditation, they can, based from what I read. And I don't know, I've been told that some people love my voice, so thank you to those who have said that, and maybe this meditation will be nice and relaxing. So yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. And then a monthly reflection. And then moving on to March, we have a spoiler for the next month's theme, which it looks like, guess what, I'm going to get sucked in, and I'm going to get that one too. It's Dream, and it's all about sleep and habits to get better sleep, ways to get better sleep, set up your bedroom, etc. I pretty much know sleep hygiene inside and out, and have tried almost everything, but I always love to learn more. And if any of the items in the box could help me, then I would love it. So that's this month's February 2020 Mind Wander box, Selflove. Honestly, I'd have to say my favorite item is this workbook. Although I really do love the pouch as well. I want to fill my pouch with some things. Definitely, I think crystals and essential oils would probably go into mine for sure. And then some of these cards. And I'll have to figure out what else. But the pouch is really, really, really nice. Honestly, though, the pouch was in the deluxe box, so that's good to know. I'm excited to try the hand masks. I've never done hand masks. If anybody has any quick tips for me on hand masks, that would be appreciated. But let me know what you guys think. Feel free to talk to me about mindfulness or anything. If you guys want to talk to me about anything like that, I'm all up for conversations on things like this, because this is self-love is really important. And, you know, with Valentine's Day this month, what do they say? You can't love someone else until you love yourself. So with that, thank you so much for sticking with me as I unbox this. Please remember to like this video, leave a comment. Your comments are always appreciated. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thank you again. And until the next video, I will catch you next time.